So the A's won their 12th game in a row today, beating the Baltimore Orioles today in the first game of this three-game series against the Orioles in Baltimore, obviously. And the A's won by a final score of 3-1, keeping that streak alive. This is just incredible at this point. You know, winning 12 in a row after starting so poorly is crazy, and everyone's talking about it, and it's really making the A's, an upbringing team. And yeah, their pitching today was excellent. Cole Irvin was a starting pitcher, and for the second outing in a row, he's pitched great. He's looking like a great, prominent starter. Although allowing 8 hits, only 1 run was allowed. And a common theme with this, I mean, the final score was 3-1. The Orioles had more hits than the A's. The Orioles had 10 hits, plus the A's had an error. But the Orioles could not they just couldn't string together base runners in one inning. All their hits were kind of dispersed, thus only giving them 1 run. And that 1 run came in the 6th. But anyways, let's get into this game. The A's, once again, played well. The offense wasn't as good as the last game. Obviously, they scored 13 runs, but 3-1 is still a good score. Mitch Moreland scored in the second inning, putting the A's up 1-0. I believe it was Seth Brown who got an RBI groundout off Jorge Lopez, and Moreland came in to score, so good productive out. Piscotty then got an RBI single in the second inning as well, scoring in Sean Murphy, and it made it 2-0. This was also off Jorge Lopez, their pitcher. And then Jorge Lopez allowed 1 more. The A's final run came off a Ramon Laureano solo home run, which is really nice to see because Ramon has been great this year. Running wise, I believe he has either the most or close to the most amount of stolen bases, but he didn't even need to steal a base because he walked around the bases in 1 hit. A homer to left center field. And yeah, so the A's were up 3-0. And I mean, Servino got an RBI single for the Orioles in the 6th. They had a decent inning, but like I said, a lot of their hits just came so spread out that they just couldn't score. And I mean, the Orioles very well could have won this game if they were more productive. The starting pitcher, like I said, was Jorge Lopez. He didn't do too well. I mean, allowing 3 runs, only 1 strikeout. But Irvin for the A's was great, 6 strikeouts, and the A's relief pitching was lights out. I mean, Yusmeiro Petit, 2 strikeouts in 1.2 innings, only allowing 1 hit. Wendelken, 1 inning and 1 strikeout, and Diekman, no hits and 1 strikeout to close out the game. Him and Trevino have been looking like the closers, and both have been pretty good. So yeah, this was game 1 of the series, like I said, against the Baltimore Orioles, who are not a not very good team. So, should expect to win these, and I mean, we're keeping our streak alive. So as long as we can keep it up, we're gonna play the Orioles tomorrow at 4:05 p.m. But yeah, the Orioles are 8-11, so like I said, not very good. But the A's are first in the division, and I believe first in the American League, just right ahead of the Boston Red Sox, because the Mariners lost today to the Red Sox. So the Red Sox are just behind us in terms of league-wide standings. However, in our division, we are atop of it, right up in above Seattle, and I believe we're the second best overall behind LA. So just significant improvement for the A's, and I'm just really happy with what I saw. I think today was a great display of pitching. I think our offense could have been a little bit more productive. I mean, we got 7 hits, which is great, but similarly to the Orioles, a lot of our hits came kind of spread out and with 2 outs and stuff like that. So we weren't able to necessarily score more than 3, but I'm not complaining. We won the game. 3 runs is still pretty good considering the fact that they only scored 1, and our pitching was great too. And also, Olsen had 2 hits. So definitely no shortage of hitting. Same with Piscotty, he had 2 hits also. Player of the game would be Ramon Laureano, but I think Cole Irvin deserves it also in terms of defense, because Cole Irvin pitched lights out. But I think Laureano definitely kind of shut the game away with that homer, and getting a homer is always nice, right? So let me know your thoughts. Like I said, A's are playing the Orioles 2 more times in this series. Final score 3-1 for the A's. Record is now 13-7. 12-game win streak, so a very long stretch of success for the A's right now. So let me know your thoughts, and let's go A's.